Welcome back to Drill's Garage. It's been a little while. Kind of been slacking making videos. Lately, I've just been kind of getting to the shop and just getting at it, getting to work. Filming videos takes time, not just in the shop, but then when I get home, I got to sit on the computer for a couple hours and edit videos. Yada, yada. I've probably heard all this spiel from anybody who started making videos. So, anyway. Saw a lot of people this weekend at DRT. Everybody's asking me, what's up with the Safari? What's up with the Safari? Local people have seen it because I've been driving it around, but a lot of people from out of town they don't get to see the car. Everybody wants to know what's going on with the Safari. When's the video? When's the next video? All right, so today's that video. It's been about 2 weeks since I got the car lined. I was out of town for a few weeks and whatnot, and just the holidays passed and everything, so the car didn't really get any attention. So 2 weeks ago, I had the car lined, and I've been driving it, and I've been having some fun with it. If you guys have seen my Instagram, you would have known this. So check it out. It is nice and dirty. And there's only one way it gets dirty like that. And that's out in the mud. I also took the car one night to the brewery here. Every so often, Thursdays, we meet up there once a month or whatever it is. And they parked the car inside the brew house with a couple of kegs on it. It was kind of pretty cool. I put a picture of that. Anyway, I need to move forward with this car. I have the seats over here. I need to get refinished. I have the material. This is all the vinyl for it. I have the cloth. I need to take these to an upholstery shop and have them recovered. And then the other issue I had was before I need to put the roll bar from this car in that car before I put the seats in. So I came over to the car and I had to cut the roll bar out. As you can see, I had to cut it here. I had to cut it up here. I had to cut the one that goes across the top and the one that goes across the bottom, which is one of them is here and the other one is right here. Otherwise, the roll bar bolted to the seatbelt holes and then also through the floor. So I got it out of here, and I should have filmed that, but I didn't. What can I tell you? And I took it outside, and I'll show you what I did. So I brought the roll bar outside, and where I had cut it, obviously I had, it was straight. I had a little piece of pipe sticking out on the four points right there. So I took the Sawzall and the grinder, cut it up. I kind of buggered it up a little bit, but whatever, I'll paint it. So I had to cut these guys off. You can see these little type of pieces like that, some of them much bigger. A lot of them I did inside before I brought the bar out here. And so that's it. So now I just have to paint it. So I was considering powder coating, but the other option is this stuff right here, which I used to use when I had cream puff. You guys don't know cream puff. I wasn't making videos when I had cream puff, but that was my old race car. And this color exactly matched cream puff. So I'm thinking this is an old can, but maybe going and buying some more of that. And it's kind of like that color right there instead of that one, because I sprayed it a little bit. So I need to clean it. I need to sand it, scuff it up a little bit, and go get some spray paint and paint that thing, see how it comes out. And then I have to drill holes in the floor, which I'm never crazy about, but it's the only way to do it. And ultimately it's for the greater good. So then I'm gonna have to remove the seats. And while I'm removing the seats, I might as well remove the sunroof panel, because this needs to be painted. The spoiler I'm gonna put back here needs to be painted. And the light pod that goes in the front needs to be painted. So, once I start tearing the car down, then it's going to be out of commission for a little bit. And I figured at the same time, I'll drop the motor and tranny. They leak a little bit, so go ahead and reseal them. Go through it, adjust the valve, stuff like that, do anything that needs to be done, and then put it all back together. Originally, I was thinking of putting black door panels, the black RS panels from that car. But I actually kind of like the way the brown looks. What I'll probably do is put this in black. I'll take the black ones from the other car and put these black. And I don't know, with the buckets and the harnesses and the bar, and probably I'll cover this in the same material as the center of the seats. The downside to that is that while the car is apart, I can't drive it. And that's no bueno. But as you can see, I've been driving this thing. It actually drives really nice. It really was surprising to me driving this car around town. It drives like a 911 SC. It's a little slower, you know, it's got the big wheels and they're kind of heavy, so that slows it down quite a bit, but it brakes, it turns, it handles, it's steady on the highway. You know, it's got factory exhaust, so it's not loud. And overall, it's just comfortable. It really is nice to drive around. Plus, it gets a lot of looks, so that's funny too. So anyway, back at it. Let me go. I don't know. I guess go get some spray paint for that bar and start painting it. Actually, I gotta sand it first, so maybe I gotta do that first. So that's next. Meanwhile, going on in the shop. So again, so I've been gone for a little bit. I took the BBSs off the Boxster. There's nothing wrong with this car, but I took them off to put them on this car, which is where they originally were. And man, does that look good. But anyway, these got the Bridgestone RE71Rs. So I went to the track. I did a track day with this car. So I needed the track tires on the car. But otherwise, yeah, the Boxster's here. There's nothing wrong with it. I just need to put some wheels on it. Otherwise, what do we got? The 912, nothing wrong with it. Being used for storage right now. I got to get this thing out and drive it. And then the 2002, I need to install this fuel pump that I got. This whatever fuel pump I need to install that. And but I need to drive that car also. I haven't driven that car in a few months, and maybe more, maybe like 6 months. I need to drive it. All right, so I got it sanded, I wiped it down. Now I just need to go get some paint. So I went to the store and they did not have the appliance epoxy. They just had regular paint. So I got ivory and almond. And I think ivory is closer, although almond might look better with the color of the car. Let's see. Whatever paint of the car you can actually still see. Yeah, they both do pretty good contrast. I think I'm gonna go with the ivory. So that's what I got. I'm gonna take it next door over here, and I'm going to put it in that corner back there where there's no wind, and give it a little bit of paint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the almond first. Let's see how it comes out. And this side, I'm gonna try the ivory. The almond actually looks pretty good because the car's a little on the dark side, quartz gray metallic. So we'll see. So you can see the ivory pretty much almost identically matches, well, not identically, but matches the original color, whereas the almond is definitely darker. I'm kind of liking the ivory just because it gives a little more pop, a little more contrast with the color of the car. The almond does look pretty good, but it's a little dark. I prefer the lighter color. So you can see the ivory pretty much almost identically matches, well, not identically, but matches the original color, whereas the almond is definitely darker. I'm I'm kind of liking the ivory, just because it gives a little more pop, a little more contrast with the color of the car. The almond does look pretty good, but it's a little dark. I prefer the lighter color. So I posted up a video where I put the deck lid and spoiler on the back of the car. I didn't really like the way it looks. So what I'm gonna try is just to put the actual spoiler and not the deck lid, and then maybe the contrast and color won't be so great. It still will be, but maybe I can live with it. Take this screw out, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that spoiler comes right out. And it's just as easy to install it on the other deck lids. So I'm going to give that a shot because, I don't know, just to see. Otherwise, I'll just stick with that, with the black grill. But AC condenser has to come down, very easy. Little screw here, screw on the other side, and then take this little bracket off right here. And the AC condenser will hang down. And that'll give me access to the T-bolts that hold the grill on. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it comes out. The last experiment I did with this tail didn't work out so well, you know? Wasn't really too happy with it. And then I went through all that work and I didn't like the way it came out. So let me give this a shot. If not, I'll take that spoiler and get it painted to match. Or I have another one of the same spoiler in burgundy that somebody sent me. And I'll paint that one. But first I gotta have some coffee. It's time. Oh, look, it's already done. All right, excellent. Anyway, I gotta serve this up. So, say hello, Piggy. Hey, girl. How you doing? What's going on? Oh, stretch, downward dog. Oh, yeah. And that's where I'm staying. And just like that, it came off. Like I showed. Take out the screws around the perimeter, and it came off. So there's all the screws. Now I gotta get that one off. The grill. I gotta take the AC condenser right there, and take the grill out. Okay, grill is out, condenser is down. Now I'm gonna grab this guy and put it in the hole. I'll tell you what, I don't hate it. I gotta pull the car outside, but it doesn't look terrible. Definitely looks better than when it had the full deck lid on there. All right. Light pod, same color. Roll bar, same color. Might tie it all in. I don't know. It's gonna stay like that for now. I'll say this. I don't hate it. The one before I didn't like that at all with the deck lid. This one, it's not terrible. I don't know. Let's check on the roll bar, see how it's doing. It looks okay. I put on the paint real thick here and it doesn't look too hot, but I needed to kind of fill in a little bit of those imperfections. So whatever, you know, I don't even think you can really see that. That goes up against the B pillar and the roof line, so, and the headliner. So same thing here, and same thing there, and same thing there. But like I said, whatever, it is what it is. Otherwise it looks pretty good. I don't want to touch it with gloves because it's going to get it dirty. So before I go home, I will put it inside, let it dry thoroughly, and then maybe tomorrow or something I'll take the seats out and go ahead and get that bad boy put in. I hate to drill holes in the floor, but it's the only way to do it. Besides, that kind of car, you know, if you're going off-roading and stuff, you want that roll bar. You want those harnesses holding you in place. So it's a necessary evil. And I guess I'll end the video here. There's not much more I can do. For today, I gotta take the seats out and all that before I put that roll bar in, and I don't have the light pod yet. I gotta go pick it up. So that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm finally back at it. I haven't been filming, but now I am. So Safari coming along. If you like the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe as always, and until next time, thanks for watching.